Dwayne in the house. What up, brother Dwayne? Hold up. Let me share something with y'all. I don't want. I wait sometimes, y'all, because you got people who get on here. You got people. Oh, shout out to my brother Wesley Muhammad. He just hit me. I told brother Wesley that we have to have a sit down, him and I. So I'm gonna do a sit down when I get to Chi-Town this weekend with my brother Wesley Muhammad. We gonna air this mother freaker out. My brother Wesley just hit me. Hold up. So my brother Wesley Muhammad just hit me up. And I told him we got to have a sit down when I get to the Chi-Town this weekend. I'll be in the Chi this week, y'all. All weekend, Chi-Town with my brother Abdullah Bey. Yep, it's going to be hot. I'm going to bring my camera. Sitting with my brother Wesley. I'm going to film my brother Abdullah and myself while we in the Chi. So if you're in the Chi, come and holler at us. My brother Bruce posted up there. My brother Bruce posted it up. Abdullah Bey and myself will be in Chi-Town. It's going down this weekend. 5223 West Lake Street. Again, 5223 West Lake Street. 5 to 8 on Saturday the 21st. So we gonna be there. And then I'm gonna do a sit down with my brother Wesley. Since everybody want to come at my brother Wesley because he was talking about smoking weed and gay people, I'm with it. I'm with him. If you gay, that's your business. If you don't like it, and you gay and lesbian, get off my page. Don't matter to me. I don't have nothing against nobody that's like that. But hey, it's too much of that, man. I don't have nothing personal against. That's their business. But don't promote it as if this is a lifestyle. That's not a lifestyle. Our people are already confused as hell. They don't even know who they are, let alone pushing something totally different. So I back my brother Wesley Muhammad. So listen. Oh, and everybody who ordered Out of Darkness, I'm getting more copies in. It's just been a backup with Out of Darkness. I'm waiting for my other load to come in. You know, my other load to come in, no doubt. My man Wesley got attacked like crazy because of what he said. Come on, man, it's the truth. Nobody wants the truth, dude. No one wants the truth. But the crazy part of all of this, man, is going to be Europeans that's going to step up to the plate. It's your people that's scared to death that really talk about this stuff. So let me share something with y'all. A couple things before I get into my subject. A couple of things happen. My life is like a reality show. My life is really like a reality show, y'all. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Right? I woke up this morning and I turned over and saw a text. Is it DVD only? I PayPal you for Blu-ray if you're doing those. No, we do have. I'm bringing copies. I'm bringing Out of Darkness to Chi-Town. I'm bringing the DVD I did with Jose Pimente Bay, The Children of the Sun. I'm bringing that also to Chi-Town, and I may bring a couple other DVDs that I have. So I'm just waiting for more Out of Darkness, but I do have Children of the Sun by Jose Pimente Bay. But I'm bringing that there. But you can hit me up on PayPal, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Again, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. You got to make it like a donation. I got a lot of stuff I got to get together. It costs finances to make this happen. It's tight. So I know T, you waiting, brother. I just had to wait for another shipment to come in, homie. So bear with you, brother, man. I'm trying to put other more people on the team, man, so we can get this stuff pushed out. Did you see the 4 council members in Ann Arbor, Michigan, kneel for the anthem? Nope. I don't do no kneeling. I'm not with the kneeling. I don't kneel, people. No. I don't kneel. I don't put hands up. That's cliche. I don't do none of that. None of that. All right, I don't do none of that. Listen, y'all. That's why I said, did y'all read the title, what I put on here? Media people. They do things because they feed into, hold up. Let me take y'all back, because I don't think I'm paying attention to what I'm saying. The date for Chicago is this Saturday at 6 o'clock. This Saturday, the 21st. The address is 5223 Westlake Street. Let me say this again. 5223 Westlake Street in Chi-Town. It's Saturday, the 21st, 5 to 8 p.m. And also, I will be at Mas Miriam on Sunday. Mas Miriam on Sunday. Okay, so I'll be in Chi-Town for a whole weekend. So this is what they doing to y'all. I want y'all to clearly understand this. Okay? I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to be clear with this. So military force is to establish deception, mobilized by game, and adopted by division and combination. So when y'all see all these Negroes kneeling all of a sudden, why do you think they're kneeling? They have to give in to you. I want you to marinate on that for a minute, y'all. Understand the game. Study the art of war. Every politician, anybody in any kind of position studies the art of war. I want y'all to marinate on that for a second. Stop talking about who is kneeling, yo. What are they kneeling for? Why are they kneeling? Well, how many times we got to keep getting knocked upside our head to understand the game? Okay? Stop it. Okay? It ain't about kneeling. Look. What kills the enemy is anger. What gets the enemy goods is rewards. There you go. Am I making sense to y'all people? Kneeling is not the solution to the problem, yo. That is not the solution to the problem. I hope y'all get this, and I hope y'all share this out. That is not the solution, people. So I don't care what city council member kneel. That's to appease weak-minded people. They don't care. They're going to give you everything that you want. So if you want to kneel, go ahead and kneel. That's your prerogative. Kneel. Kneel. Why don't all of them politicians, right? Why don't y'all hit these politicians and these Negroes up and say, yo, let's go see Brother Abdullah Bey and let's go see Abdullah Bey and Sabir Bey in Chi-Town this weekend. Let them talk to us. We will be there this weekend, the 21st, in Chi-Town. Abdullah will be breaking down etymology. I'm just going to be in the building, in the Chi. This Saturday, 5 to 8 in Chi-Town, Abdullah Bey will be there killing it on etymology. Trust me, you won't be the same. It's not going to be a feel-good session. Trust me when I tell you that. It is not going to be a feel-good session. It doesn't matter. Listen, people, once you understand the art of war, again, know yourself and know your enemy. You have white people now saying white supremacy. Why are they saying white supremacy? They're saying white supremacy to appeal to you. Do you understand this, people? For there not to be an uprise, they have to side. Why did they wait when they knew all this stuff was going on beforehand? Listen to me, people. They have to wait until all this happens. So we don't want to lose. Listen to Trump. I'm going to get into this Trump thing in a minute. They don't want to lose the audience or the money. Listen to me. I've been in this media game for 15 years, y'all. I'm trying to share some stuff with y'all, not from YouTube. I'm trying to share with y'all how this game is being played on y'all. So yes, they're going to come and say we're going to take that knee. Not because it's in their heart. No. It's like telling a rapper, sound like it's like telling a rapper, you got to go to community service. You may see these rappers, they got cases, right? And you see them go to schools. You see them go to schools. It ain't because they want to go to the schools. It's because they have to go to the school. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have to go speak to the youth, not because they want to go to the youth. They have to go to the youth. So the game is being played on y'all constantly, and you keep falling for it. This is the game. This is why I said study this, yo. Right. Study this. Study this. Hold up. Where's my other one at? Did I bring it out? No, I didn't bring the Prince out today. The Prince is not with me today. Oh, is he? Is the Prince with me today? Nah, I ain't got the Prince out today. So this is why they can play the game on you. Are you with me? It ain't have nothing to do with in their heart. When you see me go into a school, no one pays me to go into a school. When you see me talk to brothers on the street, no one pays me to sit on the street and talk to them. Or nor do I have a community service when I'm trying to shed this light with our people. So I woke up this morning to a text. But when Sabir gives his word, I give my word. A sister asked me to come onto a radio show. And maybe she will say, maybe she's looking at this. I know she is. Maybe she'll renege and say, okay, I don't want Sabir on the show. Right? Maybe she'll not have me on the show, but it won't be on my behalf, it'll be on her behalf. Because one thing I don't do is bite my tongue. Before you bring anyone on a show, you do a thorough background on the individual as a journalist. But what she asked me before I was going to come on her show out here in LA, which the station I'm trying to do a show at in LA. This is not Europeans. This is Negropeans. She said, can you bring your audience? Oh, she said, are you going to let your audience know that you're going to be on my show? I'm going to repeat this again. I don't think y'all got that. She said, are you going to let your audience know that you're going to be on my show? Nobody knows this radio show out here in LA, right? Why would I let my audience know? Are you paying me? You're not paying me. I get paid for what I do. I get paid for what I do. I'm not doing it. I'm doing this because she asked me, she wanted me to come on to counter a sister or talk to a sister about this history. But don't dictate to me what to say and what not to say. But let me show y'all something. I'm not going to let my audience know, but I would do a live feed with y'all. I would do my live feed off of my Facebook, and hopefully she sees this, and I'm going to call her, and hopefully she might call me after I do this feed. But I am who I am. Why would you need my audience? The key people. If I did that, you still would have to have content that keep the people entertained. If you're not talking real stuff, people don't want to hear what you're talking about. So if I did bring my audience over there and I left, what makes you think you could hold my audience attention? I'm going to say it again. What makes you think that you can hold my audience attention? Right? Because once I leave, it's not going to be the same. Because you don't have the heart to talk about what I'm talking about. And most of these radio stations are like that. I know when I hit radio stations, I know that every time I go into somebody's show, I usually take over their show and I wind up doing a show. So when she said, are you going to let your audience know? No, I'm not. You're not paying me for that. If you pay me, that's something different. Or you can pay me for my content. That's business, right? Business. Oh, I got different audience. I got comics. I got singers that listen to my show. Believe me, y'all. It ain't conscious people. I don't go after the conscious people. I have a lot of people that when I walk, wherever I walk, even Eddie Griffin said he watched my shows. So it's people who are listening to the show. So she asked me that. But this is the text I got this morning. I'm going to read this to y'all. Watch this. Check it out. She hit me this morning with a text. She said, to be clear, I said I was going to read this all. Yeah, she should have just said, can I use you, Sabir? In many ways, she said that. And this is why I said I'm not doing anything for free anymore. Y'all want me on the show? Then you have to pay me. It's business. I get paid for writing. I get paid for producing. Period. This is what it is. Take it or leave it. But this is what I woke up to this morning. To be clear, she said, see, this is when people don't research you. Check it out. To be clear, no Negro, no N-word, no cursing. Please don't call me yo. He said, please don't call me yo. I have sponsors listening, and this is how I eat. This is in my head. Did y'all hear that? Should I repeat this again? This is an LA radio station, and it's a sister. But Europeans would never said that. I've been 15 years in this game, right? I'm going to repeat this again for y'all. 15 years in this radio game, and I've been on many shows. I did inside work on Revolt TV. That's all you got to do is go punch in my name on IMDb, and you'll see my name on Revolt TV, right? I'm going to repeat that to y'all again, because I don't think y'all heard me. I don't think you hear me, though. This is our people that is so petrified. And if you research the person, you will understand that I don't use the N-word unless I choose to use it. And it's my business. And if she's watching this and she want to cancel it, let it be. But I guarantee you one thing that she won't do. She won't cancel it. I bet you she won't cancel it. So I'm going to repeat this again. It's in my head. It's in my head. Listen. What time I'm going live? I'll let everybody know. It's next week, the 25th. I'm not even going to promote the station until I do a radio show over there. I'm not promoting that station until I get there. And then I'll promote my show. Assalamu alaikum, sister. So it's the 25th, which is next Wednesday in LA. I'll be in that studio. I'm not even going to talk about the studio until I walk into the studio. So she said, I woke up to this, yo. Y'all got to understand. I woke up to this. Said, to be clear, no Negro, no N-word, no cursing. Please don't call me yo. She said, don't call me yo. I have sponsors listening, and this is how I eat. Now, why do you think I do what I do, y'all? Why do you think I say we need to sponsor? If you want real media, y'all have to get on board and sponsor. Help me out. 15 years in this game. Negroes just sit back on the sideline and just talk. You never heard me say nigga unless I choose to say nigga. I know where I'm at, and I know when to say things and how to say things. I don't use profanity unless I'm on Facebook Live. So obviously, I'm going to tell the sister, if you're looking at this sister, you have not researched me thorough enough to know that I won't do that. You follow me? You should have researched me to know that I don't use those types of words. But I understand. Let me share this with y'all. All right? What happens is that they don't care long as they got ratings and hits. This is why she said, let your audience know, Sabir, that you want to be on my show. No, I will not. And you know you're not paying me. Remember all that stuff went down with Kevin Hart and different people? You ever remember in that industry when Kevin Hart was going at it, what he was going at it? Remember that? Y'all remember that? Remember all that stuff was going on with Kevin Hart? And Kevin Hart said, well, you're not paying me for this. You're paying me for this. Remember that? Who else went through that? It was another celebrity that went through that. They said, well, you're not paying me for this. You pay me for this. So you're not paying me to come on your show. I'm shedding light on your show. So don't tell me how to come on a show when I am professional. But to hit me this morning and tell me no Negro, no N-word, no curse words, And no yo, don't call me yo. Matter of fact, I might even do this. Maybe I'll say it now and she say, okay, I'm not going to have him on. I just may say yo for the hell of it. Maybe. She act like you don't know how to conduct yourself. But this, hold on, I'm explaining something to y'all. I'm explaining something to y'all. I'm explaining something to y'all. Y'all don't understand what's going on. No response from the other dude too. They don't want the info either. They're coming from, yeah. I'm sharing with you. What happened? Most people want to be Hollywood. Most people want to, don't rattle the fence. I don't say anything that's radical. I don't say anything that's negative. I don't say I hate people. I don't talk about boule. I don't talk about white supremacy. I don't talk about none of that stuff. But the problem is, people out here are so caught up and want to be so like in the know. I mean, this is black people, so-called black people. Orders from upstairs. If it's an order from upstairs, don't have Sabir on his show. I don't care about being on nobody's show. You can pay me, but I guarantee it's more Europeans that would say, yo. And I had Europeans. I got Europeans that say, yo, what do you want? But the difference between Negroes and Europeans will try to switch up everything or steal your ideas. I had a European at NBC. And he told me, if I gave you a show, Sabir, what would your show be called? So, damn if you do and damn if you don't. But the Negroes are so scared. Negroes are scared. She didn't research you, so she stereotyped you. No, she looked at a couple of videos. Listen to me, y'all. She looked at a couple of videos and saw the numbers. She saw numbers. And that's what she looked at. She said, I like certain stuff that I wanted you to counter. A sister that was talking about something about African American or black. She's on here. She's watching this. I know she is. That's what she wanted me to counter. See, their education won't allow them to deal with these other people. Just like my Ethiopian brother called me today. He said, Sabir, you too spiritual. And you could talk to anybody. And that's what the Jewish dude told me at NBC. Sabir, you could talk to anybody. Which is true. I'm not going to compromise my position with nobody. I have to tell the truth. Period. So she texted me. There are so-called control that their truth will not reveal. Yup. Man, she act like she's doing you a favor. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said to me, she's watching this, believe me. It don't matter if I come on or not. It doesn't matter if I come on or not. That's the key. People believe that they're doing me a favor. No, you're not doing Sabir Bey a favor. I'll do it behind here and get an audience. I don't care. She's not doing me a favor. I'm doing her a favor. Crazy people, man. Yes, and this is why I said I don't do anything for free, and people get upset about that. I said the only thing I'm doing free is this Facebook Live right now. Anything else after this, pay me. Anybody need to pay me. I tell people don't even inbox me. Don't try to call me on my inbox. If you want to talk, pay me. That's it. Why does she want me to come on the show? He says, why does she want me to come on the show? I don't know. I told you. I got the phone call. I met her with my brother Lester Spike, the actor for My Wife and Kids. We had a conversation. And a lot of stuff came up about history and about the Moors and different stuff like that. And she researched me and saw that I knew certain celebrities. And this is the game out here with them. They think it's like when you be around certain people, say, oh, you know this person. Oh, you know that person. Maybe I can get in contact with him to get in contact with that person. No, I won't do that either. That's not going to happen either. I'm not going to contact somebody for somebody else either. That's what your publicist is for. So she asked me to come on. I said, okay, I am a man of my word. I am a man of my word. But don't tell me in a text what I can and cannot say when I'm very professional. And I have 15 years and the longest she ever been in radio. 15 years in radio. So don't say to me, that I cannot say the nigger word or Negro or yo or use profanity. I'm not going to use profanity. I almost forgot that I was on Revolt TV one time. If y'all ever saw the clip I did on Revolt TV, that's Puffy's network. I almost forgot I was on his show. I had to catch myself, thought I was on my show, because on my show I say what I want to say. But I was on Puffy's network. And I said, damn, I almost forgot. I had to remember where I was at. Have her call your agent. I don't have one. I am my own agent. Karen is not necessarily my agent. I do need an agent. I asked Eddie Griffin to be my agent. He said, this is the funniest thing Eddie Griffin ever said. He said, nigga, I just advised you for 45 minutes. Go kill him. That's what Eddie Griffin just told me. He said, nigga, go kill him. Go get him. Sabir, the brother asked you about the charm on your neck. I don't see it. I didn't see it until he mentioned it. Tell me about it. I'm curious. Are you talking about that? It represents good luck. It's in a church in Lalibela in Ethiopia. In Lalibela, Ethiopia. If that's the rules, it's fine, but I didn't like the way how she said it. Exactly, Medivh. That was the whole key. I didn't like the way she said it. That was the whole thing. Don't text me. And I'm going to send it to you, Medivh. I'm going to let you see it for yourself. How she said it was crazy as hell. So, this charm, I was in a market yesterday out here in California. So when I was in a market in California, I walks in, a Mexican girl, first a European, I don't know what she was. She walked past me and looked at this on my neck. She looked at it. So I get in line with a whole bunch of Europeans in line. The Mexican girl that I know at the counter asked me, why do I have this on my neck? I said, why do people carry a cross on their neck? Now, mind you, I'm in a line in a Vons market. To let you know what market I was in Vons, out here in California. The Mexican girl I will always see inside this market asked me, why did I have it on? I said, well, why do people wear crosses on their neck? That represents death. I'm going to repeat that again. This is when you stand on your square. This is why I should always have a camera with me. So as I'm in line, the girl asked me that behind the counter. Why do you have that on your neck? I said, why do people have a cross on their neck and it represents death? She said, well, that's different. I said, no, it's not. What makes it different? This represents good luck. So the European lady, so-called white lady, she said, I was thinking the same thing. But she didn't say nothing to me when I was walking down the aisle when she looked at me. Because I can see people looking at this right here. And I wear it purposely for a conversation piece. Right? So we at the counter talking about it. And the lady saying, I said, well, this comes from Lalibela. It's in a church in Ethiopia. And I'm going through the whole spill. She said, well, didn't they take it and use it for bad? I said, who? I said, have you studied Germany? Have you studied Hitler? I said, if you go study Hitler, he found this in a Catholic church. This emblem was in a Catholic church in Germany. So, mind you, we having this conversation. No, because it's in a Catholic church in Germany. I gave her the history, right? So as we're talking at the register, it was a bunch of Europeans in line looking and listening. The European lady was in front of me. The Mexican girl was behind the counter. Why this European, another white boy, I'm saying European, y'all, but they're white boys. He walks up. He heard the conversation. This is exactly what he said. He said, that's not what people say it is. He said, see, Negroes are scared to death. The little white boy said, he said, you have to reclaim what this is. This is what he said. So the white lady, the other one's in line, the Mexican sister behind the counter, her counterpart walks up to the counter and says, oh no, you got to reclaim what that is. That's not a bad symbol. He said it was in Tibet. This is what he said. I said, no, before it went to Tibet, it was in Ethiopia. He said, oh wow. I said, I am Ethiopia. I'm the original Ethiopia. Ethiopia was the whole of Africa. So I'm giving a whole lecture going into the market, buying something. Think about it. I'm in the market buying something, and the conversation comes up about this. So the boss said, oh, I didn't know that. He said, but I knew it was good. He said, well, you have to, this is a white boy. He said, we have to reclaim it. I said, we? He said, like, people have to reclaim the word, hold up, what's the word? Queer. This is what he said. He said, like the LGBTQ, whatever this thing is, I guess the gay thing, right? He said, like, that we have to reclaim queer. I said, nigga, what queer got to do with this? I looked at him. I said, is he suspect? I don't know. But this is what he said to me. He said, just like the LGBTQ, whatever that thing is, have to reclaim queer, you have to reclaim this. There are two different things. Two different things. And he said, what's your name? Now, he shook my hand. He said, my name is Sam. I said, oh, Sabir. But to have a white boy walk up and know what this is, and every black person knows a cross, but don't know nothing about this. Only what the Europeans want them to know in media. Only what the European want them to know in media or in their school system. I wear what I wear for a conversation piece so I can educate people. That's all I'm here to do, is to educate people. And I don't take it off at all. At all. I don't take it off walking through the airport. I don't take it off walking. My man here, I'm going to show y'all this brother. He's a Jew. And he waits on me every time I come into the coffee shop. You'll see him in a minute. What are you doing, man? What you doing, wiping tables down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
When I get a chance.
Oh. So, he's Jewish. And every time I see him, he nods his head. What are you going to say to me? He works here. But Negroes are petrified of that symbol because they don't know. But they wear a cross around their neck that their people suffered under. And they hung a brother on there because Jesus was a brother, whether y'all want to believe him or not, he existed or not. Whether you want to believe in this mystery, oh, he didn't exist, or nigga, he was a nigga. Somebody got crucified. Whether you believe it's a Jesus or not, it was a brother. And we still being hung and crucified. Period. Niggas love to argue, well, Jesus wasn't real. Jesus wasn't this. But he was a nigga. Okay? But that dude sees me every day when I walk into this coffee shop. I wear a yarmulke and this when I'm walking through airports. And you can go to any of my videos and see me wearing a yarmulke. And anybody saw me with that video with me with a yarmulke on my head, you know I'm not lying. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. And if you don't know what that is, this right here. Yes, I put this on my head also. Okay? I do this too. With a yarmulke on my head. But Negroes are so petrified that we scared to death. Why is it that black folks are so scared to represent their culture? And I had a conversation with my Ethiopian brother, and he talked about culture. And I said, well, if every culture, let's say we only wear dashikis. I was sharing this with a brother. What's up, homie? I said, why do they make dashikis the only thing that is African? I said, why haven't you never saw a black person with an Ethiopian clothes on? But they always wear dashikis. And the dashikis is not made over in Africa. The dashikis is not made in Africa. You buying dashikis off of Chinese people and other people, or Thailand or somewhere. Let me show you how they work. Look at this. You see what that says? You see what this yarmulke say where it's made at? Now look at the tag of a dashiki and then tell me where it's made at. Tell me where the dashiki is made at. Why are we arguing silly things, y'all? Why? This yarmulke says Israel. Why is it that we only wear dashikis and represent it to Egypt? Why don't we represent something from Morocco or something from Ethiopia or Somalia or Sudan? Why it got to be one particular spot if we African? Because the cultures are all different. Every culture in Africa is different. So whatever I choose to wear, it's mine. Hold up. Whatever I choose to wear, it's mine. It's mine. But you wear a cross on your neck. That don't make sense. Why you got death on your neck? Why? Who's controlling your thinking? Who controls your thinking? We're so scared of what someone else may say to us. We are so scared what someone may think of us. No, people are looking for the truth, and Europeans want the truth. And all, like I said, some of y'all black power people, they get mad. Some of these Europeans want you to wake up. They want you to wake up. But we're so petrified to be who we are. Fake eyes, fake ear, fake hair, fake lips, fake talk, all this fake stuff. Period. Be who you are. When I leave for Chicago this weekend, watch I walk through LAX, and I'm going to do a live feed with the yarmulke on my head and this on my neck again. Going into Chi-Town. Watch. Watch what I do. I don't have a problem with it. Strike the conversation. Like they say, strike a pose. Strike a conversation. Just like this brother tried to get on my page and say, this brother gets on my page and says, if you never been, he's a Shriner. He's going to be watching this too. And I noticed he didn't respond to what I said. Brother gets on my page and say, brother, if you never been to he must be a young boy. He said, he lives out here in LA. He said, if you never been in a Prince Hall Lodge, don't talk about it. I said, dude, let me tell you something. You're talking to the wrong dude, my dude. Don't tell me something about Shriners and masonry. You out of your damn mind. Who you think you're talking to? A amateur? An amateur? Dude, don't come at me with that bull. I don't give a damn if it was a Prince Hall Lodge member on here or not. You know what time it is. You need to stop playing. Stop playing. He know. Yarmulke has a hex alpha on it, which is ours. Yes. Oh, you saw the post, James? Oh, you saw what the dude said that. Share this with him. I hope he gets this too. He's out here in LA. He gonna say, don't. What, he thought I wasn't gonna have a comeback for him? I said, dude, I think you should research me like the sister should have researched me before she tried to put me on that show and talk crazy. Seriously. Wrong dude, homie. And I know this may be shutting doors, but the problem with Sabir Bey will open up the doors. You can shut every door you try on me. Truth will prevail. Period. True, and I don't bend over for nobody. I don't bend for nobody. Period. So the brother tried to say, I've been to the Prince Hall Lodge in Philadelphia for that brother's. And actually, when I researched him, because I know they went on my page, so I researched the person. I saw what college he went to. He was from Houston, Texas. I did all his background on him. No wonder they the way they are. And this is what we keep producing in every last one of these colleges. No heart-having dudes. No heart-having dudes at all. Sad, man. It's sad. They're not purified. They're misinformed. Listen, and they don't have a problem about being misinformed. They don't have a problem about being misinformed. For real. It's a damn shame, yo. It is a shame what's going on. They read 2.5 books. I hope this brother get this message. Don't ever think you're going to go up against this Moor right here. I'm born a mother's son. I'm born a Mason. I am born a mother's son. How do we get more people to wake up? I don't know. I don't have all the answers, yo. I don't know. Just do you. Just teach what you know. It's a shame. But that brother tried. But the thing is that we got to teach our children, man, while they're young. Teach them while they're young. Teach them what real media is about. Teach them what real history is about. If you ever read the King Arthur's plan, or if you may not have read the King Arthur's plan, y'all need to get the King Arthur's plan and read the King Arthur's plan. Because it's dope. It's a lot in there from 1969. Read it. Shriners is trying to confuse black folks about their Moorish heritage. They're a white cult that they have nothing to do with us. Nope. Go to their temples. I don't want to go to their temples. I don't want to go to none of that stuff. I'm good. Reach one, teach one. No doubt. I don't want to go to their temples. I don't want to go to none of that stuff. Period. I'm going to let loose on that radio show next week, though. Hopefully she'll do a cancellation. But don't ever text me and ask me, tell me what to say or what not to say. I tell what needs to be told. Unless you're going to pay me not to say nothing, it's all good. Probably I may work with that one if you pay me not to say it. It depends. I don't know. If you want our people to wake up, tell them to turn off the TV and go outside into the community. Thank you, Brother James. Turn off the TV and go outside to the community. Turn off that radio. Turn off that bull. That's what Dead Prayers said. Turn off the radio. Turn off that bull. But she gonna hit me up and tell me not to say Negro or nigga or say yo or don't curse because of her. Listen, I'm gonna start. Y'all don't understand how deep this sponsorship is, man. Y'all don't understand what it takes. You can never hush Sabir Bey up. Nope. You may think you are, but I understand this. I understand this. Right there. They already talking about astrology. I don't want temples either. They've been infiltrated. Yeah, some of them have. Look, here you go. Art of War. To unify the ears and the eyes means to make people look and listen and concerned so that they do not become confused, disorderly. You see that? Yeah, I don't curse. I don't use profanity. But she said that to me. I don't know anything about what they're carrying. I don't know nothing but they carry. I not watch it. I don't watch it. You got to ask those brothers. I don't know why, and I'm not going to speak for them. I cannot speak for those brothers. That's something that you got to ask them. I know nothing about what those brothers are doing. My name is Wes, and I ain't in that mess. I'm not in that. You should inbox them and ask them. Period. Hey, Hawthorne, what's up? Little Hawthorne. Sister asked me to come on the show, but this is what she said to me, brother. Shout out to my man Hawthorne James, man. Did a movie with that brother, man. It's gonna be fire. I love that. I love this man. But Hawthorne, a sister hit me up and told me, I got a text this morning. I was supposed to be on the radio show on the 25th. She told me, I'm gonna read it to you again. She said, to be clear, no Negro, no N-word, no cursing. And it says, please don't call me yo. She said, don't call me yo. I have sponsors listening. This is how I eat. This is what she said. I said, she's not paying me to come on that show, Hawthorne. So why in the hell would I have to abide by that anyway? She told me, she asked me to bring my listening audience over there. I said, I'm not doing that. You're not paying me for that. But you want to censor me and tell me what I can and cannot say? And you not paying me? Come on, man. What's wrong with her, man? Come on. but I still get my point across. But hopefully she hit me up. Hopefully she hit me up and say, okay, Sabir, you ain't got to come on. But that won't happen, though. That's a shame. I've been busting down his knowledge. I've been busting down his knowledge and this science for 4 years now, my brother. I appreciate you more. Appreciate you, too. She cannot dumb you down. No. If you can dumb some people down, you can. You can. I sit with a lot of sharp people, man. She's not familiar with you. She's familiar with me. But I don't use profanity anyway, so it doesn't even matter to me. I don't use profanity. There's no need for me to use it, but if I want to, I can. I was looking for a King Alfred's plan. I do have the King Alfred's plan. I just got to make more. I may make some to bring to Chi-Town. I'll be in the Chi this weekend, so hopefully I may bring the King Alfred's plan. That King Alfred's plan is dope. King Alfred's plan is like, if you read it, trust me, you'll see everything that's happening from 1969 to what's going on right now. Man, I'm just listening to you. It makes me want to go to the library. Thanks, man. I'm going to reach out to you because I think you can educate a lot. Peace, my brother, and thanks because I'm more awake than before, no doubt. He said, yeah, I have sponsors too. Hawthorne, this is my man Hawthorne, said, yeah, I have sponsors too. It's called People Who Believe in Me and Listen to Me. And we say listen and respect what I say. Those are the only sponsors that I care about. Hey, yo, Hawthorne, he ain't never lie. I love this brother, man. Listen. I love this brother, man. Like, he don't realize what he does. Y'all know him just as an actor, as Big Red. He's not just that, man. Him, Eddie, certain people in this industry inspire me to keep me going. The sponsors is the people, and that's what people have to understand. Give the people what they need. Like what the OJ song say, give the people what they want. Come on, man. I remember when you and Taj on the critical thinking. Yeah, that's old news. How soon will you be in Dallas? I am not coming to Dallas unless somebody book me. I keep telling you, I'm not doing anything for free anymore. If someone want to book me to come to Dallas, they can make it happen. It's that easy. It is that easy. I told you I'm going to do my Mayweather. Not doing nothing for free. Ain't that right, brother Hawthorne? I get that from Hawthorne James, too. I can't keep giving all this stuff up for free. Y'all can pay for my content. It's not a problem. And I should have told her the same thing by asking me to bring my audience over there. But that's too much like right to say that. When I'm giving y'all free stuff right here, right now, on Facebook Live. And let's see how many people will actually go donate after this. Let's see. No matter what you do for your people, the people is not there for you. But they want you to do everything. See, Hawthorne James said, no more freebies. Just pay me a little. Thank you. And see, this is from the horse's mouth. He said, just pay me a little. Something. I'm not asking for more. We say I'm not asking for what? For the moon, but I have to eat too. Thank you, brother Hawthorne. He said, I got to eat too. We just finished up a movie, man, and it's going to be dope when it come out. I'm just waiting. We still waiting for it to get done. We're not even done doing what we're doing. We're really trying to get this thing together on the moors, a movie on the moors. But if we get money behind this is why I keep moving the way I'm moving. Because I'm definitely bringing my brother Hawthorne James in, man. Hawthorne is coming with me on this. Believe me. Eddie's on board with it. Tommy's on board with it. So we got some top-notch people. Seriously. Big Red needs to hang some. You say Big Red to hang some sleep people over the balcony. Hey, Hawthorne, they said you need to hang some sleep people over the balcony, dude. They said you need to hang some sleep people over the balcony. Hell of it. This brother is a hell of an actor, yo. I love working with him. Hell of an actor. Just watching and learning. Learning from this brother. Well, I'm in Chi-Town this weekend. This weekend I'm in Chi-Town, the 21st, 5223 West Lake Street. 5223 West Lake Street. This weekend, Abdullah Bey will be there on etymology. Or etymology. 5 to 8. If we could put the word more in everyday conversation, we can make a huge impact. It's kind of hard. That's good. Stevie Wonder, Misrepresented People, King Arthur's Plan, Rex 84, presidential executive order is some seriousness. Yes. Yo, if you didn't see Rex 84, the King Arthur's Plan, y'all, it talks about keeping the people under the 6th grade education. It talks about the media, controlling the media, controlling less, they said less money, more credit. Create preoccupations. All this is in the King Arthur's Plan, people. All this. And I'm going to take it to the radio station next week. I'm going to take that to the radio station on the 25th on this radio station out here in LA. Maybe I might invite my brother Hawthorne James. If you want to roll with me down there, brother Hawthorne, let me know. I'll call you if you want to roll down there with me. We can tag team. We can tag team it. No, I'm not going to see the 1804. There's no reason for me to see the 1804. Have you seen Out of Darkness? Have you seen Out of Darkness? You should peep Out of Darkness, which is the dopest documentary out. The dopest documentary out is 3 DVDs in one. Out of Darkness. And we finishing up another one too. Off the Hook. If you can get the kids to saying I'm Detroit more, I'm a more, yeah, Alabama, yeah, it'd be dope. You know, we talked about that. You know what? I talked to this about Bambaataa. Bambaataa and I talked about this before when he said, when James Brown said, I'm black, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. It wasn't necessarily James Brown saying that. It was white kids, Asian kids, and us people saying that. But that'd be dope if we could say, yo, I'm Moorish and I'm proud. But what difference does it make whether you say it or not? Think about it. What's the action behind it? Are we going to put money up to do something? Oh, Hawthorne going to join me? No doubt, bro. I'll give you a call, man, let you know the details. I know it's next Wednesday, the 25th. I'll forward it over to you. We'll go into the studio and tag team, but they can't dictate to me on what to say. But I'm professional. I'm very professional. I'm in Ohio. Please make a copy. I'll play for it. I'll pay for it. You're going to have to pay for it. I'm not doing nothing for free. I keep trying to tell you, you're going to have to pay for it if I make the books. But you got to come to Chi-Town. I'll be in the Chi. You got to come to the Chi. Or you can inbox me. Do not call me on my inbox. I don't respond to phone calls on my inbox at all. I don't pick up those calls, yo, because people don't want nothing. Seriously, but talk your ears off. But yes, Hawthorne, I will give you a call. Matter of fact, I'll text you the address to the radio station out here. It's in LA. We'll tag team it and make it fun. How can we listen to it? Y'all will listen to it on that day. I'm not in a promoting game. You will get it the day of. I'm telling you the date right now, the 25th. She's not paying me to promote that station. So if the station got money for me to promote it, then I'll promote it. And this is what she wanted me to do, promote her show with my audience, but you're not cutting me a check to promote the show. I can go Facebook Live and do it from there. That's it. I'll do it Facebook Live. Just pay attention. Next Wednesday, the 25th, I'll be there. You heading to LA now? I'm in LA. You can inbox me. Don't call me. Inbox me. You got it last year? Dope. Share that video out. Watch it 2 days ago. Great documentary. We have Out of Darkness Part 2 is going to be fire. I'm doing one on Haiti, Ethiopia, a real one on Haiti, I'm doing one on Ethiopia. It's going to be dope. I want to do one on every country to show the connection between us, how we're all Ethiopians, which is going to be very powerful. I'm doing an Amharic DVD with a brother from Vegas. We're doing an Amharic DVD, which is going to be dope. Dope. I'm going to sit with the brother in Vegas. So, let's talk about Trump now for a second. Did y'all see what happened when the sister asked him a question about police shooting people? This is, again, let me share something with y'all in this media realm. How do Trump or any of these presidents know everybody in that crowd? Have you ever noticed that? You can do a donation at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. It's $24.95 plus shipping. Leave your information in there until I get my website together. It costs. But sabirbayradio@gmail.com, $25, and I'm waiting for new shipments to come in. But if you're in Chi-Town, Ohio, Detroit, come on down to Chicago on Saturday. I'll be there, 5 to 8, 5223 West Lake Street. I'll have copies there with much, much more. When the lady asked Trump about the shooting of police officers, he ignored it and was talking about it's disrespectful not to salute the flag, to stand for the flag. It's disrespectful for a president not to respond to cops killing brothers in the street. And they know everybody that's in that audience, but I don't know where that girl came from because they know these people by name, if y'all noticed that. They know all these people by name. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Ann. Hey, such and such. They know them by name. It's all a setup, people. But what I loved about it, and when the sister asked the question, it sounded like a sister. You can't see it. She said, well, what about the police shooting brothers? Why is we not talking about this? Why are people so focused on, protesting the NFL for Colin Kaepernick? That's stupid. Why not talk about the police terrorism? Why don't we have that? And I'm going to talk about that next week when I get on this show. There is no such thing as police brutality in law, people. I've been saying this for the longest. There's no such thing as police brutality in law. Period. So why these Negroes keep talking about protesting football? Instead of talking about, let's talk about police terrorism. And y'all can research this information. You can research it. If you look up Title 18 of the United States Codes, Title 18, United States Code, that's U.S.C. Okay? United States Code, Title 18, under domestic terrorism. Domestic terrorism. Okay? Because you got all these educated people, all these educated black folks that went to Harvard, Howard, Yale, Spelman, all this other crazy stuff. But yet, they constantly allow people to get on national TV and talk about police brutality when it doesn't exist. Remember what I said earlier on. They do things because they feed into you. They tapped into your emotions. And that's what this book was all about. That's what this book is about. Yes, we're gullible. We're very gullible people. Well, I've been saying this since I was doing radio and since 2003. Okay? Since 2003, I've been saying this on radio. Right? And you don't have, and let me share something with y'all. I've been in radio stations with politicians. These people had radio shows where I was at. Politicians, sheriffs, attorneys, city council members, and I would say this every Friday on WURD. And it's sad that WURD is the same way it's been since I left in 2009, and they haven't moved nowhere yet. All this waiting for the mystery God to come out the sky and the Jesus. Listen to the shows on there. No substance at all. So I've been saying this police terrorism on radio since 2003. Telling you where you can find it at. And nobody talked about it yet. Why? Because blacks can't argue terrorism because it's harmful to human life. Terrorism is harmful to human life. Civil rights is only what the Negroes deal with, people. That's all they can deal with, because we gave you a granted privilege, which is you don't have a right. So if I gave you something, I can take it from you. And that's what civil rights is all about. If I give it, I can take it. That's what civil rights is for y'all, okay? Give it, take it. Human rights cannot be taken. It cannot be taken. Right? You said we talking about it now, manifested in the midst. I've been saying this since 2003. It's not enough of us who are saying it, but once we say it, listen to me. Once you say it, direct them to where it's at and then break it down for them. Are you follow me? Because if someone sharp enough can actually make you look like a fool. If I just quoted to you, under Title 18 of the United States Code, domestic terrorism is coercing a person to do something, which means forcing them, like a police tell you to get out your car or they take your car. That's coercing. You're forcing me to do something against my will. But you got a gun on your holster. Because without a gun on your holster, punk, you couldn't take nothing from me. And I say it. Without a gun on the holster, a cop couldn't take nothing. The punk couldn't take nothing from you. The only way he's doing it is you got to have a gang of people behind him and a gun on his holster. That's what punks do. You want to talk about cats on the corners being punks? They're punks too. Because without a gun, none of them niggas, if it had 10 of them and 5 brothers with no guns, you best believe they couldn't do nothing. Best believe. If it was 10, 20 cops compared to 5 brothers with no guns, neither one of them. Trust me, they couldn't take nothing from nobody. Because they have a gang, and they are a gang, they're coercing you to take your property from you look up the word coerce. Look up under the word duress. D-U-R-E-S-S. I'm going to spell it for you again. D-U-R-E-S-S. Duress means you're forcing, coercing. You're forcing me to do something. Because without the gun, they couldn't do nothing. But they have a Negro that will come in and say, well, it's a lot of crime going on. Yeah, it's crime because they set it up. They set it up to make it that way. Because if they didn't have guns, they couldn't take nothing from you. So if you read Title 18 of the United States Codes, right, it will tell you it's harmful to human life and it's a violation of the United States laws. I'm going to repeat it again. For all my people who love to sit up here and just say the word terrorism without defining the word terrorism and breaking down the word terrorism, is a violation of human rights. Negroes don't have human rights. Negroes don't have human rights. Look up the Declaration of Human Rights, people. Look it up for yourself. It was around since 1949. Look up the Declaration of Human Rights. Google it. And then get back with me. Google Declaration of Human Rights and you'll see. But yet, now we're saying it, but none of these attorneys will ever be in my cipher or my circle and say, well, Brother Sabir, you've been saying this for a while and you defined it. Let's talk about this for a minute. Why do you think they never called on me to do that? Why? You never called on me. You think I'm not versed in none of this? You really think I'm not versed in it? I sat outside this coffee shop just now. A European girl, a white girl. She walked past here and my man was on a phone with me. She looked at this book. She said, oh, I always wanted to go to law school. I wanted to be a paralegal. She said, can I see your book for a minute? I said, sure. I said, oh, let me tell you something. I said, they don't teach law in law school. This is what the white girl said. I know that. I said, they don't teach law in law school. They teach procedures in law school. Procedural law, not law. The law of the land is called due process. And this is what I was talking to her about. The law of the land is called due process. So the whole media is manipulating you. They're manipulating the hell out of people. Oh, yeah. Comparing black people to animals. Yup. That's what they're doing. Comparing black people to animals. Because that's how they look at you as. And we co-sign that. So when the question was asked to Trump, he ignored it. You don't let nobody off the hook. That should have been the first question asked. You follow me? That should have been the first question that was asked. Not wait later on did he hurry up and got away from it. I'm talking to these black leaders right now. I'm talking to these black people that's on radio. I'm talking about these black people who stand for our people. Why the hell you not telling our people really what's going on? Let me show y'all something. Due process, which is the law of the land, people. This is the law of the land. Nothing else. That is. Jurisprudence is the science of law which treats the principles of positive law in legal relationships. Or let me say it this way. Jurisprudence is the science jurisprudence is the science and the philosophy of law. That's what that is. Not all this other stuff that they talking about. That's due process. That's what that is. So let me show you something else. Here you go. Color of law applies to colored people. Hold up. Color of law is semblance of legal right. An action done by under the color of law is one done in apparent authority of law. Actually, see this? So the color of law applies to what? You're not necessarily colored, people. This is what's going on. This is why they don't want this conversation out, y'all. They don't want real I don't do the marching, people. Our job is to educate and teach. Hold up. Our job is to teach what it is. And this is what all these paid cats want and paid their money for, to go to college, to get educated, and they come right back out here and be dumb as hell. Hold up. Did everybody look up that word that I just told you? Title 18. And I'm going to show you something else, just for the record. Remember what I said. How is it that he's not addressing this issue about brothers being killed? How is it that you have body cameras, but yet they'll lock you up for not having a registration or a tag or a sticker or insurance or something like that, when insurance is a gamble? Let me share this to all my people. Do you know that insurance is a gamble? Again, media now, I'm talking. Do you know that insurance is a gamble? If you're a Muslim or a Christian, the gamble is a total violation. Did y'all know that? I'm going to repeat this again just in case y'all didn't get this. Do you know that insurance companies is a gamble, and if you're a Muslim or a Christian, you don't supposed to gamble? But I want you to do a critical thinking for a minute. Critical. How is it they can force you to get car insurance, but they don't force you to get fire insurance or house insurance? I'm going to say this again. How is it they can force you to get car insurance, but not life insurance or fire insurance? Because they're gambling, people, that you won't be in an accident, and you are gambling that you will be in an accident. I'm going to say this again. Y'all really want to talk? This is why I said I don't need to go on nobody's show. If they want to have me on the show, they can pay me. I'm not doing nothing for you no more. Listen to me. They're gambling on you not being in an accident. You're gambling that you will be in an accident. That's what insurance is about. And if you're a Christian or a Muslim, that's a total violation. And then now, after the end of the day, why don't y'all ask these people for your money back if you haven't had an accident? Just throwing it out there. Why don't y'all ask for money back? Think about it for a minute. You never asked the question. But y'all worrying about all this other crazy nonsense. Think about it. So is Trump and them wrong? Do you know, again, when they shoot somebody, they got cameras on, right? There's only two things, people, in law. There's civil and criminal. Those two. I'm talking to the lawyers, wannabe lawyers now, who are going to law school. There's only civil and criminal. Peace to Canada, man. I got people from Africa on here right now. I got people from Canada. Shout out to my Canadian family. So, there's only civil and criminal laws. Did y'all know that? Civil is deal with money. This is why they get all these Negroes. They can shoot your brothers, and it's a civil lawsuit. I'm going to say this again. Listen to me. It's only going right back to what I was just saying about the police terrorism. Title 18, United States Codes, people. Read it. Under domestic terrorism. Right? There's only civil and criminal. This is why they say we kill a nigga. We didn't kill nobody. They didn't kill nothing. You know what we'll do? We'll pay the family off. Do y'all catch that? Do you ever hear them say civil suit? Remember that? Have you ever watched O.J. Simpson's case? Y'all watching O.J. for all the wrong reasons. The family filed, he got found not guilty, which is stupid, on the murder, but they hit him with a civil suit. Think about it. Civil, criminal. Civil, criminal. Two different things. How is it all these cops are walking and all these sharp so-called black people are not prosecuting these brothers, these white cops? Think about it for a minute. Why? Somebody don't know something, but y'all went to school for 20 years or 18 years or 8 years or 6 years, but yet you come out and talk about police brutality. Think about it. There's a term called corpus delicti. Do anybody know what that is? I'm going to sit this down for a minute and see if anybody know what that is. Somebody can tell me what that is. And I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. And I know a lot of these attorneys watching this. Any city council people. Anybody? They say no humans involved. He should be sued. Okay. OJ listed as black. Corpus delicti? Oh no, we supposed to have some smart people in here. Everybody wants to protest, right? Fight the power. Speak truth to this, speak truth to that. But you don't really understand what's going on. Nobody know? What corpus, which is body, delicti. Corpus is body, like corpus juris secundum. Corpus juris secundum means the body of law. Corpus juris secundum means body of law. Right? Let me show y'all. Here you go. Where's the crime at? Crime, objective proof that a crime has been committed. It is sometimes thought of. You see this? Body of a victim of homicide, but currently understood, corpus delicti, in a murder, prosecution. Do you see that? What crime was committed for you not having insurance or a license or a tag or a sticker on your car, but yet you could be arrested, but yet a cop can shoot a brother 52,000 times, right? And not guilty? I want y'all to think about it for a minute. Where is the crime, people? What is the crime? You never hear your attorneys talk about this. They don't talk about that. Right? You don't see them on there talking about that. But it says homicide, murder. Right? So they went to school all these years. But they study this on you black folks. They study this on you, The Art of War, and every last one of them have this. I used to quote it when I used to walk in the attorney's office. So they use this on y'all black folks. So what kills the enemy is anger. What gets the enemy's goods is rewards. Let's reward the Negro. Let's reward the Negro. Let's talk about white supremacy. Reward What do you want? A job position? Reward. What do you want? Colin Kaepernick to get a job? Reward. Is it making any sense yet, y'all? Is it making sense? Rewards. When a European girl walked up to me and saw the book sitting there, I'm telling her that they don't teach law in law school. They teach procedures. London. Shout out to my people. Same thing is happening in London. Shout out to my people in London. Shout out to my people in Africa, Canada, all globally that's listening to this, man. And it's totally different over in London. The laws, how they operate, the Magna Carta from the American Bar Foundation right here. The American Bar Foundation, you can Google it. American Bar Foundation, 1952, talks about the Magna Carta and says it should be read in every high school, college, the Magna Carta. It said it's unknown to scholars and professors. This is what I don't have the book with me, but I can quote it on the top of my head. Notice I don't have the book here, but I know what it says. So look it up for yourself. It's called the American Bar Foundation. Y'all think because these people go to these colleges, they smart. They're not smart, people. They're not smart at all. So I showed you what due process was, right? I told you that they don't care about killing black people, and your black people running around here talking about, oh man, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. The same rhetoric that we've been saying for the longest, but nobody wants to do anything. But yet we talking about boycotting football, right? We talking about spending black dollars, right? With European faces on it. Really? Really, yo? I talked about that thing in Houston. The Houston restaurant in Atlanta. Niggas are still going to the Houston restaurant in Atlanta. That didn't stop nobody's flow. Come on, man. And if I'm in error, and if you an attorney on here, I can click you in. Feel free. I will click you in to join this conversation with me if I'm in error anywhere I'm saying. Anywhere. I'll click you in. Attorneys go to school for, you got to read their license. You got to read their license. Their license doesn't say to be a lawyer. Their license says a bar card. I'm going to say this again. It says bar card. And so for anybody want to say that's that Moorish talk, you notice I never said anything about Moorish, period, right? You notice I didn't say that, right? You notice that? Because people love to say quickly. See, I can read people's minds. Oh, that's that Moorish talk. You didn't hear me say Moorish talk at all. You hear me say common sense. Hotep, B. I said nothing about Moorish talk. At all. This is common sense talk. Y'all know what habitual is? When cops keep shoot people? Let me show y'all something to go along. Habitual criminal. Wouldn't this fall under the police? Wouldn't this fall under the police shooting brothers? Now, I'm not claiming to go to law school or want to be an attorney, but damn it, I can pull out some stuff to help them cats. This is like, come on, yo. Really? Seriously? I showed you color of law. I showed you colored. Let me show y'all some more stuff according to law. Remember what I said. Trump know everybody that was at that White House. He know he could just say something and people just run with it and it's done and over with. Nothing of substance, people, that's going out. And our people are so petrified to tell the truth, man. And the ones who talking really don't have everything together. Period. So let me show y'all something else. Alien is a person foreign born. An alien is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. I didn't write this. This is in the law dictionary. Who claims the 14th Amendment? Negro, black, and colored people. If you go around right now and ask any so-called black person what made them a citizen, guarantee you they're going to say the 14th Amendment. So you automatically made yourself foreign. No, Pete. I'm a true American. I'm a real American. A real American. Look, I'm just going through basic stuff. Let me tell you, I'm sharing this with y'all because I want y'all to see this. I want you to see this. Black folks call themselves minority. The context of constitutional guarantee of equal protection. Minority does not have to merely look. Numerical denotation, rather it refers to it. Look at that. An identifiable specifically. Devastated group. Damn. Also refers to one who is not of a legal age. Do you see this? Do y'all see that? So if aliens under the 14th Amendment, so we protect the Negro. I'm not done. Hold on. This is crazy, right? I'm going to share some more stuff with y'all. Here's some more. Check it out. Persons, an individual in law, an individual or incorporated group having certain legal rights and responsibilities. This has been held to include foreign. Remember, aliens said foreign, right? Foreign, domestic corporations. But look what it says. Hold up, let me show y'all this. Look at this, y'all. Has been necessary for the purpose of asserting those whom the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution affords protection, since that amendment expressly applies to persons. Do y'all see this? Now, I just showed y'all alien, right? What are we really fighting, yo? What are we really fighting? Why are they not talking about this on news or CNN or Fox News or whatever, or these attorneys? They got all these analysts on these panels, right? But it says see natural person, right? Natural person, human being, as opposed to an artificial, fictitious person such as a corporation. The phrase natural person does not include corporations. So what are they talking about in the 14th Amendment when it says all persons born or naturalized is subject to? Who are they talking about, people? You see that first thing says a human being? So let me ask y'all a question. Why did I just tell y'all about the Declaration of Human Rights? What did I just tell y'all? Not the Declaration of Civil Rights, the Declaration of Human Rights. Why do you think this is? Why do you think it's happening? Why do you think black folks can't do what they're doing? Because you're not. You're property, people. And again, I'm going to keep this open for a minute. And I know some of them attorneys are watching this. And some of these cats are watching, but they just don't know how to wrap their head around it and like figure it out. This is why only black people can deal with civil rights issues, which is federal. This is when your civil rights, affirmative actions, and all this stuff play a part, right? But I'm going to show you something. And it's an act. Hold up. Give me a minute. I don't know if y'all know the definition of what an act is. An act is not even real. Now watch this. I'm going to show y'all something. Civil Rights Act, 1964. Federal act passed to amend statute passed after the Civil War to to provide stronger protection for rights guaranteed by the Constitution. The act affected voting. 42 United States codes. That's what that 42 United States codes is, right? But when you read all the way down, it says passed during the Johnson presidency as part of a program to upgrade the status of minorities. Do you see this? Status of minorities. Didn't that person says minorities and all of us? Come on, y'all. Y'all not getting this. No, the problem is people are not telling our people who we are. That is the problem. Our nationalities was taken in Philadelphia, y'all. Known fact. Known fact. Not Sabir's opinion, not Sabir's belief. 1774 in Philadelphia, where I'm from, our nationality was taken. In 1779, Negro, black, and color was placed on us. Let me repeat this again. In 1774, our nationality was taken. In 1779, Negro, black, and color was placed on us. Noble Drew Ali told us stop using names. Who the person, this great man that they don't let you talk about. Now I'm going to talk about the Moors for a second, which they don't want you to talk about, right? Right? Which is this man here, which is a famous painting. This was a Spanish Moor, which was told to me also. It was one of the famous paintings in Philadelphia at the Art Museum. This is a famous painting in Philadelphia, which I have it over here too. I even bought a bookmark of it. Famous painting in Philadelphia. Right? This is at the Philadelphia Art Museum. You see that? 1884. Morris Chief. They said this is the most famous painting in Philadelphia Art Museum, which a brother built the art museum in Philadelphia and we know nothing about, but we go watch the Rocky statue, right? A brother built the art museum. You can look him up. But this painting, they said, is one of the most famous paintings in the Philadelphia Art Museum to this day. Morris Chief. Right? Black and colored, like white, are on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor were properly used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. Ethiopian and Moor were properly used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. Why is this not being told in school? Why? So, when Noble Drew Ali told us that we were not Negro, black, and colored, somebody found it and said, yo, we can't let these Negroes know. How is that we got all these brainiac people in Philadelphia, but we're not talking about this? How? All the brainiac people in Philly. But we got all the African American museums in the world, right? All the African American museums in the world. Right?
Drive safe.
But yet, we're not talking about it though, right? Too much like right? So, they would never allow you to wake up. This is a newspaper. I love pulling this out. Will Spain fall before the same Moorish tribes that conquered her in 711? This is in a newspaper in Ohio in 1938. And I'll be giving these out when I come to Chi-Town. I'll be giving these out. I got to make copies of them. I found this in D.C., but you won't find this in the African American Museum. The Moors were really nomadic tribes of Berber and Hamites in northern Africa. They were dark-skinned, sometimes almost black, but displaying the olive hue complexion of the Caucasian people. Now, people hear the word Caucasian thinking it's white. Nope. No. But you ain't never hear about this article, right? In no school, in no African American museum in D.C., right? You never hear about these articles. Moors have courage. 1893. Over here. Not over there. This is over here. This is what's going on over here. Right? But we so smart though, right? We trying to fix this problem with our people. So when Noble Drew Ali was talking about stop using names that allude to slavery, niggas get scared because we're not saying we running from black. It's just that it's not a nationality. It's not saying if we declare our nationality as Moors, they won't stop killing us. No, your job is to proclaim it. The Emancipation Proclamation. Emancipate means set free. Proclamate means to proclaim. I'm going to say that again. To emancipate means set free. And proclamate means to proclaim. So what are you proclaiming? What are we proclaiming? I'll wait. What are we proclaiming, yo? See, people really don't want the solutions, yo. I'm being real with y'all. You just proclaim it. It's nowhere. You can step in the middle of the street and proclaim who you are. It ain't nothing. It's not a law, people. It is a public announcement. That's all it is a public announcement. The Emancipation Proclamation is not a law, people. It's just a public announcement. It's knowing who you are.
Where do you want to meet?
Moors, the race. Moros, to mean black or dark.
I love you.
Okay? Let me see if I can find some more. So, all these cats that's doing all these videos and all this other stuff, why ain't they talking about this? You don't need no Moorish ID. None of that stuff. None of it. None of it. Live it. That's all you got to do is live it. You see this? Hold on, let me fix this. France. The Ethiopians are spoken of as Moors. Hold on, let me fix this. 1895. The Ethiopians are spoken of as Moors, very black.
All right, so just right up the chair, yeah? Sure.
A man of Nubia. That is Ethiopia. He is called Ethiopian Moor. Don't ask me no personal stuff, y'all. I do consultation. I told you I'm not doing anything for free. I'm listening. Listen to what I'm saying here and do your research. Buy some books or set me up, set it up. Let's have a consultation. I'll do that with you. I don't sell paperwork. I don't do paperwork. I'll sell DVDs. I'll charge you for my time. That's it. That's all. Produce, direct, my time, or DVDs. That's it. That's all. I can't make it no plainer. You heard my man Hawthorne James say earlier, no more free stuff. I'm not doing it. I don't need to do it. Get with the program. The people that y'all paying these thousands of dollars to, those are the people that y'all should be asking these questions to, not me. Unless you want to do that. Not me. Period. Where's my DVD at? Actually, I gotta make these down. Where's that? Oh. This is a DVD that I'm bringing to, one of my DVDs I'm bringing to Hawthorne. Did I give you this DVD? The Original Americans, Children of the Sun. Did I give you this DVD, bro? Okay, let me see what my brother Hawthorne said. If you have human rights, no special civil rights, no special laws or special proclamation, nope, need to be drafted for you. And you, yup. Thank you. And that's all you, and see people, Hawthorne, people, this is why, brother, we have a lot to work with, brother. We have a lot, bro. And this is why I love working with Hawthorne, because We have to put it in visual, man. We have to put it in a movie. And this is why I commend this brother for asking me to come on this film with him. And we have this book in it. This book is in the movie. We actually talked about this book in that article. It's in the movie that we did. So getting ripped off by paperwork, that's not my fault. I'm not the cleanup dude. Is that your copy? It could be your copy. I got to make more. But that's not my fault. I am not the cleanup dude because I don't know where these dudes been at. It got ripped off. It ain't my fault that I do that. It ain't Sabir's fault. But I am not the cleanup guy. So if y'all want to book me, you can book me. Only to motivate you. I'll be in Chi-Town this weekend. Next week, we're doing a radio show. My brother Hawthorne is going to come in the studio with me. It's going to be fun. I'm not going to tell y'all where it's at yet because I'm not doing promotion for that station because they're not paying me for that. But I will let y'all see us live when I get my brother Hawthorne. We're going to be in there. We're going to bounce back and forth on each other. It's going to be dope. Going to be dope. You know. And when I get to do my thing with my man Eddie Griffin, Hawthorne, that's going to be crazy with Ed when I get to Vegas. We got some stuff, brother. Ed is like, he's with it. Ed is with it. So, again, stop allowing the media to lie to your people, yo. Stop allowing it. Start challenging these fake politicians, man. Stop allowing them to lie to your people. Seriously. Because they duking y'all. They duking you big time. I love this book. I love this book. Nature knows no color line. Nature. And I am armed to the T with this information on the Moors. Not from a Moorish Science Temple perspective, but from the Moorish history. And that's what people keep getting it twisted. They keep thinking it's from a Moorish Science Temple. But we talking about before there was a Moorish Science Temple, we talking about Moors, period. We're all a Moors. You said if you just need a card, I don't know. I got a passport. I don't know about all that. It's coming from the black or more. Thick lip more clearly. The King of Scotland. Black people that visited Scotland. You know that's what Idi Amin was? He was a Moor. Idi Amin was a Moor. He was the King of Scotland. That's a Gaelic language, people. It's Gaelic. You should get a Gaelic dictionary, people. Pick up a Gaelic dictionary. Pick up a Gaelic dictionary. How long I'm gonna be on? I'm gonna get off of here in a minute. I've been on here long enough. So, Idi Amin, they had to make him look like a madman, and everybody fed into that. That's the same way people get scared about this on my neck. The media can make cats enemies, man. And y'all fall for it every time. Even in this conscious community. Even in this so-called conscious community, that's why it's falling apart. Because somebody tapped in and made niggas go against each other. That's why this conscious community is falling apart. Ethiopian and Carthage. Abyssinia. You see this? Moor or black. Moors were jet black people. Come on, man.
I don't have a choice, man.
Look. Remember I told you about the Afar from Africa? That's an Ethiopian tribe. Just in case y'all don't know, that's an Ethiopian tribe right there. Right there. That's where your term Africa come from. That. What these Negroes keep saying, oh, that's reciprocal Africanos, brother, because you know, got a degree. Let me tell you something. My Ethiopian brother told me that a lot of these black scholars have been taught by black scholars who've been taught by the European. So all the stuff they're regurgitating is basically from what the European told their teachers. The teachers told these Negroes that is speaking right now. That's what he said to me. And it's incorrect, ungodly. It's incorrect. So when I sit back and do this video with my Ethiopian brother, it's going to be so hot. So hot. You notice none of them jumped on this thread yet, though, right? But they're going to watch this, and my brother Bruce will share this out. And many people will share this out so people can get it. And if you want to combat anything, first, do your research. Don't open the book up like this, right? And then hurry up and shut the book when truth comes. Don't hurry up and shut it when you see it. Read it thoroughly before you open your mouth. And say, before you put your foot in your mouth. Because that's what we love to do. Look. More. The black woolly-haired Ethiopia, the blackest of all people. Same people, yo. We're not separate. We're not. Everybody has been conditioned in other countries too. Everyone has been conditioned. Our job, y'all, is to fix the problem. We have to fix the problem with the truth. That's all. That's all we got to do. Is fix the problem with the truth. But nobody really, for some reason, don't want the truth. They want to keep trying to play the blame game. We know what the European has done, and I know what the European is doing, and he's using our people the same way. These journalists are not real journalists, but y'all believe that they're real journalists. They're not real journalists. If you're a real journalist, you're going to shut up and get your facts right before you speak. Period. You're not going to open your mouth. You say the Stick Up Kids. You can get the movie from Hawthorne James. He's on here right now. Stick Up Kids was dope. Hawthorne's on here to Stick Up. If y'all didn't see the Stick Up Kids, that's just a piece, man. We not even done. That Stick Up Kids is, yo, dope. Dope. It should have been global. We can remake it. I was talking to brother Mel Jackson about it. And I'm going to talk to Hawthorne. He was like, yo, we can't use the same name. Can't use the same name. But the Stick Up Kids was dope. But we need finances to make that happen. Yes, the movie's called The Stick Up Kids. But we need finances to make that happen. No, but you have to make it entertaining to people so they would get it. We have to make it entertaining so people can get it and don't get off the beaten path. Brother Hawthorne and I just finished up a film that's coming out. But I would love to do the Stick Up Kids over. That'd be real fire. Fire. To do that movie over and bring Mel Jackson back in too? What? Y'all know Mel, my man brother Mel, Soul Food, Deliver Us from Evil. That'd be fire. But we got to get the money together.
Come on, please.
Before you leave, could you please let me know how credible is the book, The Destruction of Black Civilization? I never read it. Most of them guys are Masons, y'all. Y'all got to understand that. I never read The Destruction of Black Civilization. Never read it. I know my sister Karen has it, but most of those cats are Masons. And they're not going to tell you the full story anyway. And then sometimes, like Ivan Van Sertima said, if you don't fit a curriculum, they will never push it. You would never be pushed out if it don't. This is why the young sister that go to TSU, or my sister, she said, they told her at TSU, this is a conservative school. Be careful with what you talk about. It's a conservative school. She wanted to do her paper on the Moors, and they rejected her from doing a paper on the Moors. And she's doing the paper anyway. That's what I respect about her. She's doing the paper on the Moors, regardless what the hell they talking about or not. Because the truth must be told. We can talk about Greek philosophy, we can talk about Mexicans, we can talk about everything else, but not about our true history. I'm telling you, it's real rap. So we're going to upload this on Facebook, y'all. You want to refute this, argue this, I suggest you first, because my brother Bruce, he's going to upload this as soon as we finish. We're going to be in Chi-Town this weekend, the 21st. You said the long ships? Shoot, we just talking about the stick-up kids, let alone talking about doing a whole movie like The Long Ships. Shoot. Cats won't even donate to petty stuff. Talking about long ships. Whatever. I read it. He was a Mason. There you go. How did I know he was a Mason? How did I know? How did I know he was a Mason? How did I know Dr. Ben was a Mason? How did I know majority of these people that they speak to is Masons? And that's why cats come out of the woodwork and start talking greasy and don't research it. No, get the hell out of the Negro lodges. Get out of the nigger lodges. Black Skin, White Mass is a dope book. Frantz Fanon, dope book, Black Skin, White Minds. Love that book. So I think I covered a lot, y'all. Did I cover a lot? Did I make sense? Did I make sense to y'all? I just want to know, did I make sense? Shout out to my people from London again, from Africa, wherever you may be from, Canada, wherever you from. Live life, man. Don't take too many things serious, man, because it'll stress you out, and stress kills, man. Don't waste time hating anybody, because hate causes cancer, all kinds of illnesses. Just be right, man. Just be right with yourself, man. That's it. When it confronts you, then you deal with it, like me. See that? Or you can call your brother, but I won't do it for free. Okay? I'll let y'all know next week when we getting ready to go into the studio. My brother Hawthorne James is going to join me. I'm not going to do promoting for the station. Unless you say, yo, I got a couple of hundred. That's all I need. Give me a couple hundred. We can rock with that. And then I'll start pushing it. So listen, y'all. Want to support? Please go to donate sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Again, Sabir Bay, SABIRBEY radio@gmail.com. Make a donation. Jaquetta, I hit you up. I'm ready for my hair to get done tomorrow. I got to do it public. You know, do it public, man. Tomorrow, before I get out of here, head to the Chi. But support y'all. Brother Hawthorne James, man, I love you, brother. You always inspire me, brother, to do better. I just want to let you know that in public, bro. I mean, even through your acting, even what you share with me, I got your back, homie, 110%, man, no doubt. All right? So I got to say peace and love, y'all. I'm out.